Hello, and welcome to Eyvind Gaming. I'm Warrior, and this is episode 12 of my Let's Play the Banner Saga series. In the last episode, we combined our two caravans into one, or at least both of them met up. We ended up fighting Bellower, and either lost an arm, unfortunately. Um, and yeah, we're here at Einartoft. Einartoft? Yeah, which is the Val city, first city of the Val. And yeah, there is nothing but dredge around, and we're now waiting to see what comes next. So yeah, let's get into it. All right. Can you save? Yes, probably. Give me silence. Nearly 3 hours pass silently as Eyvind plies his trade. Flesh slowly forms and closes across Ivor's torn frame. That is as much as I can do. He should make it. Thank you. The mender looks exhausted, leaning heavily against the bed. When was the last time you slept? A couple days ago. I'm okay. Just need to sit. Before you can catch him, the mender crumbles to the floor. Chapter 5. Weary the weight of the sun. Ekthemic. Your sight swims as if underwater. Memories fly away like startled ravens before you can capture them. With great effort, you remember who you are. Juno. You also realize that a monumental serpent is speaking to you now. Your last certainty was that you died some time ago, and that it is about to happen again. Oh, no shit. Frustrating. You are slow to understand the serpent. It speaks in a language that recalls very ancient memories of words you learned long ago. If you are not going to die, I suppose we must speak instead. Who are you? My name is Juno. You are a Juno? It means nothing to me. Maybe I have asked the wrong question. What are you? What is your purpose? I'm a mender. I cannot remember. First tell me what you are. I am a mender. First tell me what you are. Do you ask the hammer what the blacksmith is making? This conversation becomes more meaningless by the word. What do your prophecies say? The gods gave you prophecy, fate, destiny. Is there no child coming to slay me with a magic sword? Are there no stars in the sky foretelling this disaster? Do you truly not know? The gods are dead. I have no idea what you are talking about. I will know if you tell me or say nothing. The gods are dead. Dead? How is that? Are you a god? No. The gods are silent, and before me stands one who knows not what they have done. Listen carefully now, for I will give you a prophecy. I am the end. Do you understand? This world and this tapestry I would devour. It is my purpose. But I cannot. Instead, now comes a wall of night to consume your pitiful world. Wall of night? The dredge? Dredge? Stone men marching across a long bridge? No, it is darkness. The egg white that has turned black. I am meant to devour the tapestry itself, not idly witness the dusk smother this rock. I am incomplete, a worm crawling through a dung field. Because of you. Who are you to take my destiny? What are you? Return what is mine. to that again, hey? Eyvind. Juno? You're alive? You're alive? How? Where are you? Wait, where am I? Asleep, I presume, or unconscious. I am in Ridgehorn, I think. A serpent was trying to kill me. Now I'm talking to you. Time is moving strangely. I've lost swathes of memories. But I found you. For a short time, at least. The serpent said something about a long bridge. So I took a guess. It came after you? We saw it in Einartoft. Are you okay? It tried to turn me to ash after we spoke. I'd be surprised if that's the last we've seen of it. I could tear the land apart or crush cities if it wanted. What do we do? It gets worse. A prophecy of the gods that I've never heard of. There are still prophecies out there? It was vague. It sounded like that serpent was supposed to swallow the world. Instead, some kind of darkness or nothingness is seeping from the north. It devours whatever it touches. That would explain why the dredge are swarming on us like someone kicked an anthill. Eyvind, are you in danger? You could say so. Bellower is here. The Varl are holding him off, but not for much longer, I think. All of the Sunder, why the immortal one? Of all the Sunder, why the immortal one? Bellower, that is the worst of luck. I would have you come to me, but we will have to do this the hard way. Listen closely. I will return to Strand and find passage down the Red River. You must leave Einartoft and meet me in Sigarholm. Juno, we'll never make it to Sigarholm. Bellower is about to overtake us. The Varl won't listen to a thing I... Find a way. Do whatever it takes. I will not be able to contact you again before Sigarholm. Go. And Eyvind. Yes? I love you. That's nice of her. You've spent a lot of time next to him since he passed out. Just keeping an eye on him. It's not like that, Dad. He saved Ivor. He might save the rest of us. Can he hear us? He just moved. How long was I? You were out for a couple of days. How do you feel? Juno. She's alive. I need to meet her in Sigarholm. Hold on. Slow down. Who's Juno? She's my mentor. On the Mender Council. She contacted me. Contacted you? How? She's not like most Menders. What happened here since I passed out? The Varl are holding the dredge back, just barely. Bellower has disappeared. Ivor is still out of it. Jorundur sent Harkin, Luden, and a couple hundred Varl away to Arborang. I don't know how long we'll be able to hold out here. Rook, I need your help. Take me to Sigarholm. Sigarholm. Juno is going to meet us there. Sigarholm? That's got to be a week away, at least. And just abandon Einartoft? Maybe, or no. I could destroy that godforsaken bridge myself. That would delay the immediate threat. But Jorundur would never agree to it. I need to understand a few things, Eyvind. Yeah, we'll just start at the top. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get through all this. So, why won't the Vale King destroy the bridge? I can't completely understand it myself. The last time I mentioned it, he made his mind very clear. He'll let the city and the rest of the world fall before that damn bridge. How would you collapse that bridge by yourself? Not by myself. I could blast it apart, but this bridge wasn't made to fall. It'll take time and concentration. That's why I need your help. And the Varl will try to stop me. It could mean holding off both the dredge and the Varl. What do we do about Bellower? I can't stop him, but I believe Juno can. That's why we need to go. We could just leave. And let the Varl die to give us a head start? It's not my first choice. I've done everything I can on my own. What is going on around here? The serpent? Bellower? Look, I know things are... It's a long story. How well do you know history? We're from a very small town in the woods. I'll keep it short. You know how men and Varl were made, the Loom Mother, the other gods. In the First Great War, the armies of men and Val hated each other. They fought bitterly for land and dominance. Then one of the gods created the dredge, and they were such a threat that unless men and Val set aside their differences, they threatened to wipe out both races. So they did. They ended the war, pushed the dredge into the north, and formed an alliance that has held ever since. The Second Great War began generations later. The dredge rallied their forces, defeated the Val who watched the borders, and laid waste to unsuspecting settlements throughout the world. They were led by Sunder, powerful dredge warlords and weavers, like Bellower. He was there in the Second Great War. Humanity was on the brink of extinction when the inner circle of menders went forth, and finally sent the Sunder and dredge deep underground. For the most part, the dredge haven't tried to return since, well, until now. Those menders were called Valka. Juno wasn't there herself, but she's from their bloodline. So another great war has begun. If I didn't think the world was ending, it would be incredible. Ancient history is playing out before us. What about the serpent? That's another story. There's nothing in the Menders' libraries about that thing. It must have something to do with the dredge returning. That seems likely. I need time to think about this. I understand. Be quick, Rook. There has to be some way. I can't believe the Val would be so stubborn. Speak to Yorinda yourself. He's in the Great Hall. Maybe you'll have more luck, or maybe he'll put your head on a spike. Rook, I hate to put all this on your shoulders, but I've got a few friends here. Come to a decision quickly. Either way, we can't stay. We have to make it to Sigrahorn. Juno will know what to do. Well. So we can destroy the bridge, we can leave, we can go to the Great Hall. Market. Do we try and get some supplies? Valka thread. It's 2 armor. Nah, I think we just try and get as many supplies as we can. Let's go to the Great Hall. You'll do as I say. I'm not here to argue. I'm telling you that we're dying by the dozens every day now. You sent our best away with Harkin. How long do you expect us to last? You asked for this command for Salt. Don't let them get across that bridge. For Salt takes his leave as you approach. No great timing, you think to yourself. Thank you for the audience. I forget your name. Rook. Rook, how is Ingvar? Will he survive? I think so. If I remember Ingvar well enough, he hasn't told you why he faced down Bellower, did he? Of course he did. No, he keeps things to himself. I would be interested to hear. No, he keeps things to himself. Yes, that sounds right. Ingvar confronted Asunder in his youth. During the Great Wars, he won that fight. None other than the Menders have done that. He proved us stronger. Maybe he thought to do it again. Ivar killed Asunder? How did he end up in Skogga? You'd have to pry that from him yourself. I don't know. He disappeared when the last king tried to name him Kenda. It occurs to you that Yorinda would not be on the throne now had that happened. But why are you here, Rook? Be brief. I'm offering to help take apart the bridge. The bridge needs to be destroyed. I'm offering to help take apart the bridge. Human, if there's one more mention of that bridge, Yorinda's mood changes almost instantly. If you have nothing else to say, get out of my damned hall. What is so important about it? We're all at stake here. Oh, you have the answers. Wonderful. Come on, sit upon the throne. Every man I've ever met thinks he'd rival the gods himself, if only he were in charge. I'm over 400 years old, and I know that I know little. You are a child, an infant, yet you know everything. Listen, human, this story is not about you. If you jumped from that bridge today, the world would not change. Now either help for Salt retake it or leave my city. I don't care which. Guards are quick to usher you from the Great Hall. You don't resist. Alright, so we can fight on the bridge, or we can destroy the bridge. Or we can leave. You know what? Let's... Oh, this is a hard decision. If we fight on the bridge, there's that many of them. Like, so what's the chances that we fight on the bridge, we don't make any ground? You know what, alright, like, let's fight on the bridge. At the war front, rows of Val are lined up, waiting for their turn to fill in as the warriors on the bridge battle dredge in their endless churn of bodies and blood. Assault catches your eye in between giving orders. You lost, human, he says. Offer to help. I just wanted to see how things were going. Offer to help. Fair enough, Assault admits. I'm not going to argue against putting you on the bridge, he says, but we've got plenty of wounded here as well if you can work a needle. We'll fight on the bridge, we can treat the wounded, make an excuse to get out of this. We'll fight on the bridge. Assault nods you and puts you in line with others. Don't be a hero, he grunts. Kill a few and come back alive. A slow terror starts to creep in from waiting to go into battle, but eventually you find yourself face to face with rows of dredge packed shoulder to shoulder. -7 supplies. So, okay, so whatever we do, like, takes up a day, it looks like. He's injured. Alright, so let's bring Fasol out. Kruma's here. Yeah, let's you know what, no, let's bring on Eyvind and get him some experience. Alright, oh, I should have put equipment on him. Oh well. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so we've got 10-15, we've got a 12-18, couple of archers. Alright. Let's do something like this. No, let's... Yeah, let's do something like this. So he goes first. Then him. Okay. Alright, let's move. Let's move up. Let's attack this guy. And try to get rid of some bloody archers. Alright, now let's just move you up. Run through. Okay, yeah, that's a cool little one. Let's see what this guy does. He comes over here, whack. One here, I can handle one here. Alright. You come up here, attack. You get rid of some of his shield. Move up. Ooh, bang. Right, you come up now and attack. And get rid of half of his strength. Bang. Just move up. Taking a hit. Alright, you come up here and attack and get the kill. That was real gone. Okay, he's not looking too bad. Let's just back him up though. Attack this guy. And get rid of a bunch of his shield. Walks up. Oh, 9 damage. Bloody hell. Oh yeah, he's an 18. Yeah, he's gonna go down. No, he's hit Rook again. I did not expect that. Alright. You know what? I'll get a kill. Right, that's cool. Bang. Okay, so we've got two really low guys here now. You come here, attack, and get rid of as much shield as you can. Alright, wicked. That gets rid of extra shield. Gets rid of more shields across the lot of them. Okay, so now over here, new attack. You really get rid of this guy's shield. I know we're gonna get some big attacks from these guys. Yeah, he's gonna kill. He's just gonna take a leg out. But we kind of needed it to. No. Let's run through. Take down some of his strength. To do some damage here, so it's yeah, let's get the kill. Just break his armor completely. Brooks down. Attack. Yeah, get that kill. Well, pillage. Let's get this done. Key is that I need to take this guy out, and I need to get the first hit on this other fella. But then I'm gonna have to rest to heal or pull my party. Alright, let's just rest. Let him walk in. Alright, now we can come in here. We can give him a crack. We can... yeah, bang. Now he's only got one strength. Here we go. Yeah, alright, cool. So we got way more fatalities than we'd like, but let's see what happens now that we've fought to try and hold the bridge a little. Right. So many injuries. Continue. It's where the fighting is getting more vicious and dangerous. Again, you let the next line of Val push into battle when you don't dare to risk it anymore. Come back tomorrow if you're looking for more, says Fasol. You sleep poorly. Eyvind's suggestion to collapse the bridge repeating in your mind. Yeah. I got a feeling that it doesn't get any better than that. Like, all we're getting is renown. So, we can't rest. Let's buy more supplies. We can't rest. Where's the rest? We got heroes, we got leave, we got fight on the bridge, we got destroy the bridge. Yeah, no, there's nowhere for us to rest. Alright, destroy the bridge. Eyvind nods when you tell him you'll help destroy the bridge. He reminds you of the plan. Get him out onto the bridge and give him time to strike it until it falls. Hold off anyone who comes to stop him, dredge or Val alike. Alright, suppose there's no time like the present. Are you ready, he asks? Not yet, I need to prepare. See, what I want to do by repairing is rest, but there was no option to, so let's just go, we're ready. You follow Eyvind to the bridge, where the Val are lined up to join battle. They readily let you step in for the next group. Curious to watch the Mender fight. When you've killed a few, I'll begin, Eyvind whispers. We got so many injuries. Well, let's bring in... Oh, she doesn't have anything on anyway. So let's take off a Let's bracelet. And the Mender's got a... No, he doesn't have to fight, I don't think. Alright, let's bring in another Val. We'll bring him out, we'll bring him in. We'll give him the bracelet. Yeah. And we'll take the surcoat off of him and give it to his brother. Yeah. +1 +2 willpower. Yeah. Yeah. All right. What else do we have? Do we have any? What should we give for salt? We can give him something. We can give him +2 will or 15% dodge strength. Let's give him that. Ready for battle? All right, here we go. This might make the episode run a bit long, but that's all right. What do we got? We've got 16, 11, 63, 16, 11s, and we've got one archer in the back there. You know, let's like sort of just stick down this end. Yeah, let's stick down this end. Now, we're up to he attacks next, so let's get his armor down a little. He'll come in, he'll give Rook a freaking beat. That's alright, from now on Rook's just all about gonna be about getting their armor down. Bloody flail, hopefully that gets a good combination of damage and shield. Let's attack him again. What's he got? He's 16 and 10. Yeah, let's attack him again and just annihilate his shield here. Bang. Yeah, alright. He can't hit Rook. He can come over here though, and no, he doesn't need to tick them because he can get the shield. Alright, sick. You come up here. I want you to use your willpower to move. Yeah. Okay. That, honestly, I'm not angry about that result. I'm more angry about this guy being stuck in, but alright, because now what we want to do is we want to get, if we get him over here, that means only this dude can reach him. So then we can sit back and just use him to try and destroy some shield. Right, yeah, he can't hit. So let's move him. Actually, let's move him all the way up here and do a bloody flail on this guy. Nice. Right, that's cool. So now hopefully he can't kill. No, I don't want to go there because that's going to. Let's go here and then we can try and get rid of some of the shield on this bloke. Right, which in turn gets rid of some on that guy. Yeah, that's fine, because we just want her and Rook to be taking shields out. Right, so you know what? You malice this guy. Okay, I can handle that. You come up on this bloke and let's do a bloody flail. Nice, that's good because that takes him away from the crowd a bit as well. Alright, so what do you have? Forge ahead. Select an ally to move ahead in initiative. Nah, I don't think we want that at the moment. What I want is to... that guy, that guy, that guy. Okay. Let's... 10, 9, 8. Let's... attack this dude, or like get rid of some of his armor, right, which then gets rid of all three of their armors. Alright, now I want you to come down over here and I want you to attack and destroy this guy's armor. Right, and that destroys more of their armor. Yeah, okay, so we did get an injury. You come here and do a flail on this guy. Reduce both of his stats a bit. Wow, that was a heavy hit. I'll give him that one, that was good. Rook's gonna get hit now. I would not have seen that coming. Yeah, here we go, bloody flail. Let's do that again. He's almost dead. He's not looking too great either. Let's do a big attack on him. Okay, Rook's down. Attack this guy. Attack. Bang, gets the kill. It's pillage time. He's gonna come over here. He's not gonna be able to kill anyone. Alright. So we've got 2 fallen in battle. So there's some injuries there. Got a bunch of renown. Hopefully there's not much more fighting before we get a chance to actually rest. Let's see how we go. Yes, we need some more of that renown. 7. At a break in the fighting, Eyvind starts to rain down lightning at one of the bridge's supports further ahead. Dredge respond with confusion, shuffling away from the area. Then the Val notice. "What are you doing?" shouts for Salt. Several more Val join him. Eyvind is locked in his task. Another lightning strike, sending rubble into the air. "Stop!" shouts for Salt, drawing his weapon. the others follow suit, ready to attack. Defend Eyvind. Stay close, you tell the others, drawing your axe. A lead is shaking so hard that you can see it from a distance, with a shout for Salt attacks. You know what, I think I might have to just leave it there for this episode, or otherwise, like, it's going to go way too long, I think. So anyway, yeah, thanks heaps for watching, and yeah, especially if you've made it through to the end of the video. I think we're starting to get to the crux of the story, at least of the first game here. So yeah, if you want to keep on going down this storyline with me, or on this adventure, please consider subscribing. Chuck me a like if you've liked the content, or you like my decision making, and yeah, as always, feel free to leave a comment and give me some feedback, or ask me a question or whatever. Alright, hope you all have a good day. Never stop loving life.